Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jeff, and today we are going to be taking a look at World of Warcraft and what you can do currently. What do we got? Which is December of 2019. This is a technique you can currently use for free game time. I'm not sure how long ago back they decided to add the functionality to purchase your game time with in-game currency. I think when that idea first dropped, it was around 30,000 game gold for 1 month of game time. I haven't played in a while. I'm sure it's way above that now. But either way, if you have a few characters that are above level 80, by now your character should be up in the 100, maybe 120 area. But anyway, if you have a couple characters over 80, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to Stormwind, and you're going to pop out of this portal in the back to take you to a land called Hajal, whatever. Mount Hajal. And you're going to fly south through the whole region of Hajal until you get down to an old raid known as the Firelands. You have the option of running this normal or heroic. I highly recommend you run this heroic. And run this with all of your tunes that are over level 80. And this will be a major contribution to your game time fundage. So, we're going to load up, and off we go. So this is Firelands. It's a big mountainous lava pit full of, I don't know, rock monsters, snakes, spiders, all kinds of whatnot. You have two options here. You can clear the whole thing, or you can just knock off the bosses. There's a few mobs you will have to kill in order to activate certain bosses, but I'm just playing right now. You're going to see me rounding up big mobs, knocking them off, grabbing the loot. Now, there's nothing you're going to get in Firelands that's worth anything. This dungeon is probably 6 years, if not more than that, years old. So none of this gear, none of this loot is going to really amount to anything substantial. You're not going to get a mini pet or an item that's worth anything substantial. But what you are going to get is about 8 to 10 drops from each boss, and plus some random drops from the mobs that you encounter in between bosses. But each boss is going to drop you a few hundred gold worth of items. So this is the first boss we're going to encounter, this big rock man. You either shoot him in the right or left leg until he falls down. And now you're going to see the first example of the loot I'm talking about. Each boss you kill is going to yield something like this. It's going to fill your screen full of loot. They're all purple, so that's the rare, high quality, high-end loot that you're looking for. But again, none of that's going to matter. It's all old, low-level trash loot. It just happens to have some value with the merchants. So there's no screwing around with auction houses. You can just get your money as soon as we're done with this dungeon. So we're going to clear out and get ready for the next boss. This is like a phoenix that flies up in the air. Now, under normal circumstances, you have to take feathers and fly up in the air and fight this guy up at an elevated location. But I'm just going to use my hunter to bang him down right from the ground. I'm going to have this guy killed before he even has a chance for whatever. I'm about 40 levels above these bosses, so this is just a cakewalk for me. At this point, I'm just here to get my money so I don't got to pay for game time. That's it. So I'm going to drop the bird, same way I dropped the big fire guy. Pow. Get my loot. And keep it moving. Check the bosses, because sometimes there's so much loot on them, you need to loot them several times to get it all off them. Hop on your mount. And let's go find, let's see, who we're going to go after next. Let's activate Shanix. There's a boss that comes out of this gate over here and starts to patrol the area. As far as I know, you have to kill these guys. Yeah, there we go. You kill these snakes here. He does his little speech and he comes out. We'll grab him real quick right here. Bang him down. He used to be a problem when this was a level appropriate raid, because he had little dogs with him, like little sub-bosses, and they were an issue. They would jump on you and hold you down while he killed you. It was messy. Anyway, next we're going to come in here. I think this guy's name is Balrock or something. We're going to bang him down real quick, get his loot. He's actually the toughest boss on the whole map, in my opinion. Even more so than the last boss. Oh, vibrating stone. We did end up getting a little mini battle pet. I don't think it's worth anything. Maybe a K at best. 1,000 gold at best. And you'll see I'm quickly filling up with loot, purple loot, green loot, decent loot for the level. When I get out of here, I'll probably have between 900 and 1,800 gold on this character. I'll do this with all my characters that are over level 80, and it used to give me game time. I may have to repeat this after the raid clears and I can go back in next week. I may need to rerun it with my 8 or 10 characters, but eventually I'll get my game time without having to pay for it. Alright, so we're going to shoot these little dangly spiders, and then we're going to hop on their little webs, get on top of the web, and finish fighting the boss from up there. Again, this boss fight was difficult as could be when you were running around with 10 and 20 people in heroic mode. I take that back, I think this was only a 10-man, but still. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so he's out. Let's get his loot and keep it moving.
Well, I admire your tenacity. Ballarot stood guard over.
Alright, so next, I guess we're ready to go in the temple and start dealing with the last few bosses and make our way to Ragnaros, the final boss. Let's do it.
Beg for mercy now, and I may yet allow you to live. Well, heroes, what is your answer?
Whatever. Alright, so I'm just going to clear this out just for shits and giggles. Where's that damn orb? Up here. We're going to shake this orb vigorously. Alright, now we're going to go into the temple, or whatever the hell, Temple of the Flame Lord, I don't know what it's really called. We're going to get rid of these guys, and we got to deal with this guy who likes to turn into a cat and give me issues. Alright. This guy actually used to give me a hard time when I was around level 80 to 90 coming here. Upwards of 110 is not an issue, but you can be on the lower levels. So we'll loot up one more time. Oh, there's an example of a double loot, I think. You're gonna have to come back and grab him again. Right. Alright, so now we're off to Ragnaros, the final boss. We've just got 3 things in our way. We got this guy, which we're gonna plug really quick. I don't even know if you can see him. Oh, he wasn't there. That's cute. Alright, well, let's get these worms out of the way, and let's go deal with Ragnaros. He's going to drop really quick. I'm sure there's tons of difficult mechanics here, but he's already dead, so we're not going to see any of them. He bangs his hammer, he summons some ghosts, I kill the ghosts, then my NPC team shows up, and I think starts to cast something on him.
No, fiend. Your time is now.
Blah, 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 blah. Alright, now he's going to come up out of the lava with like 1 or 2 more hits of health left on him. And then that's it. We're going to plug him, get the loot, and that's a wrap. Done. Alright, so we're going to wait for the body to fall, and then we're going to loot it. Come on, buddy. You've been dead now for about 10 seconds. There we go. Alright, we'll wait for the lava to dry up, come in here, get our loot. And now that's a wrap. Now, I'll sell off all the loot. Let me just get over here. I'll summon my mammoth with the little merchant on the side. I'll sell off the loot, and I'll show you. I came in here with 0, so let's see what I leave with. Oh, no, there's a couple down there. Okay, so let's see what I end up leaving.